The NFL is using Irvin Magic Johnson. And I'm going to explain how. Okay? I'm going to explain how. But before I do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. All right, I am your homeboy first. That is my brother Tim G. Jacob, the honorable one. And this is the realest, most entertaining sports show in the game. Put it on some. Again, hit that subscribe button, share. Put all your people on it. Join the channel, become one of the realest ones. Contribute via super thanks, cash out, whatever you give helps us on our mission. Become the one-stop shop for Black culture. You understand? But if you don't know what just went down, the Washington Commanders are officially sold. Okay, they have been sold to a new ownership group that the media is making it seem like the ownership group is led by Magic Johnson. Okay. When in actuality, the ownership group is led by, if I'm not mistaken, the guy's name was Josh Harris.
Josh Harris.
I want to say, okay.
Yeah, Josh.
If you don't know who that is, he's also tied to the Philadelphia 76ers team, okay, basketball team in the NBA. All right. But they're trying to Irvin Magic Johnson out here to all these media events and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So before I give my spiel on it, T, what are your thoughts on how first of all, the sale itself, okay, and some of the things that they're saying about Magic and his involvement with the team and the possibility that they could change the name of the team.
It was very interesting that Magic was tied in this group to me. I didn't really understand the correlation per se, and maybe I should do a little more homework with that. Or maybe they just said, "Hey, Magic got some money, and we need a little diversity, so let's just hit Magic up." And that could have been the case. I don't know, but I will say this: I was good with Magic being involved for the simple fact that I guess it was the best. It was good to see more Black ownership, which I think the Williams sisters have some ownership with the Dolphins. I think real minor stake. I think real minute stake with the team, but they're there. And maybe it was just good to see Magic just have his hand in something like this on the NFL level. Now, I never thought about it in terms of the using factor, but now it starts to spin the wheels a little bit because of the fact that, hell, they don't even let Black coaches get interviews. I mean, so is it like, okay, well, we just gonna calm waters a little bit. In Washington, I think they call Washington area Chocolate City. I think that's what they call it.
Shit, so, yeah. It's one of them. It's one of them chocolate cities.
And it's my dear uncle who passed on. It's his team. This is his squad right here. So I'm sure he'd be happy to see Magic having ownership in it, knowing him like I know him. So, because he's a long time Redskins fan before they became the Commanders, and whatever their name gonna be going forward, I don't know. Look, this is what I will say. It needed to change hands because Dan Snyder was toxic. So it needed to change hands. And what I would hope for is that this team will kind of get back to its heyday in the 80s, where they were competitive and people wanted to watch them on TV, and you got to see them on TV more and that kind of thing. And it's crazy because they are, in terms of the coaching staff, pretty diverse. Ron Rivera being is he Mexican American?
I think he counts as a Hispanic
American, and then you got Bieniemy as the OC.
They defensive coordinator on some bullshit. Now, remember this the one with the defensive coordinator that said
Del Rio
January 6th was just a little dust.
Oh yeah, Del Rio. Yeah. He'll be gone in a year or two. It won't take him long to go and find his way on out the door. But they it will be good to see the Washington franchise back to where it used to be in the 90s, in the late 80s and 90s. Magic got 4% stake in it. Very, very small stake. I kind of thought he was gonna have a little more than that. Me personally, if you'd have told me, hey, Magic had 4%, I was like 4%. It's like okay, I figured Magic get 10 or something. Give me double digits with Magic. Magic got plenty of money, but um, I guess the other thing I will say is in terms of the name change and stuff, because they say that's coming, and they were allowed to like bypass this 5-year rule that they had for because it changed ownership. I think it's because it changed ownership. They was able to bypass this 5-year rule in that they have for changing your name. Like you got to wait 5 years to change it. They can bypass that now because it's under new ownership. I think it's what they said. But just don't call it the Generals or the Nationals or anything like that. It don't give me none of that. You see what I'm saying? Like, don't give me. I think the hockey team is the Generals. I think the baseball team is
Baseball's the Nationals,
the
yeah.
Nationals. Don't give me none of that. Give me something new.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm trying to see. It was funny you mentioned this because you were talking about the name change. I was trying to think of myself, well, what could that name be? Because everybody got a S on the end of their name, don't they? Don't everybody got a S on
It's my all the
all the
Washington team.
teams? Well, I'm just saying all the teams in the NFL. Redskins, Packers, Lions, Bears. Everybody pluralized. What if they just changed it up? Like the Heat. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like the Miami Heat. They do something like that. I think that'd be good to kind of separate them from everybody else. I think that'd be cool. So give me something other than the patriotic and all that type of stuff. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's all well, fine and good. If you love it, I like it. If you like it, I love it. Whatever. But I just want to see something significantly different here. Don't give me Commanders. Don't give me anything around that realm. Give me something totally different. Something that maybe can start a new history of this team, of this franchise. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they're acting like they about to change the name to the Washington Magic or something. Okay, because they trying to. I can get an article saying what kind of owner is Magic Johnson gonna be. I got him on what was it? Good Morning America, some morning show. I took my mom to the doctor and I look up Magic Johnson up here being interviewed about owning the goddamn team and shit. And I'm like, hold on.
And he owner of the Dodgers too?
Part owner of the Dodgers, but they acting like Magic is the majority stake. I haven't seen the Harris man interview, and I know why. Because, like you said, Daniel Snyder was toxic,
very bad,
racist, and sexist. Okay, and so the NFL, when they have one of these damn problems, what they do?
Run him
They
out
start instead of solving the fucking problem, they try to do performative gestures. That's what they try to do. The problem is there was a racist, sexist, toxic culture with Washington, okay? And it's one in the NFL as a whole, as evidenced by their treatment of Colin Kaepernick, as evidenced by what happened with John Gruden. And John Gruden and Snyder are basically saying, hold on, we didn't got outed, but you other motherfuckers too got some shit in these emails that y'all don't want these folks to know about.
Yeah.
So they tried now Magic because he's a beloved black person.
Yeah.
And try to make him the face of the new Washington team because of how racist and toxic this other motherfucker was.
Yeah.
But Magic does not gloss over that. There's still a problem with this league when it comes to that issue.
Yeah.
They did the same thing with Hove. Hove sat up there. They use Hove. They're using Hove. And Hove letting them. They get fucking over Kaepernick and all that kind of shit. They having a race problem. What you do? Bring in a beloved black person. You gonna run the Super Bowl and try to use that as a distraction. And they still doing the same bullshit. We see how they treating the running backs right now, which is shit. Damn, near all them black. And it used to be D Prime. And I know the league is overwhelmingly black, but I'm just talking about for that marquee position.
Yeah.
You know, that is since they really integrated the league, that's been our position.
Your greatest player was the running back.
But now they just shitting on it, and you can't tell me that part of that is not because of race.
Yeah.
because they want to market the white quarterback. With that position law become more and more diverse, but traditionally, you had your white boys in that spot, and the stud running back was a black man and everything like that. You used to get MVP nods and used to get the Heisman Trophy back in college football and shit like that. And now that you're just acting like that don't matter no more. The NFL has a race problem.
They do.
So what
They
do? Fine, we're gonna try to get Magic Johnson up here and say, "Hey y'all, it's okay over here with Washington now. We got beloved black guy. He running it. Stop it, stop
It
it.
ain't going nowhere.
I want to know what was in the emails. I want to know what's in the rest of the emails with the rest of the league. You know, we got Jim Crow Jerry. We found out about him at last year with
You
the
ain't gonna
picture.
get that. You ain't gonna get that.
We've heard rumblings about the New York Giants and how
So I get
how
them.
they the seem like I've heard rumbling that the New York Giants ownership is so conservative when it comes to the quarterback position. Like they really don't want no black quarterback like that for real, for real.
Okay.
And that has made them make some questionable decisions during drafts, like when you might had a talented black quarterback and they be like, nah, because that doesn't fit what we want. You feel me? Over there with them Jets and their owner been, big time donor to Trump. And it was like they got some questionable shit been going on in that damn league.
Yeah, they do.
And again, as evidenced by how they treated Colin Kaepernick. So, no, man, fuck that shit. That man, Magic, I'm proud of Magic. 4% ownership is more than the shit I got. You know what I'm saying? But you Magic motherfucking Johnson.
Yeah.
You Magic Johnson, Jack.
Yeah.
Hell, fuck that.
Been interesting. I mean, could he have put a team together to compete with the Harris group? I mean,
Yeah, that's
because
what I'm talking about. When we gonna lead a group? That's what we talking about. When would the black guy be a majority owner in that league? We just had Michael Jeffrey Jordan was the only majority owner as a black man, and I know the NBA and NFL. I don't know if MLB got a guy. I think
I don't know of one.
Jacksonville still run by a minority guy, right? That
I can't.
yeah. But in terms of a black man, we had Mike, and now he done sold it.
Yep.
But they acting like Magic finna be what Mike was to the Charlotte Hornets. Man, stop this now. Yeah, y'all not finna piss on my shoes and tell me it's raining in that field. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing.
Well, I guess Magic just, being the businessman.
Magic happy to be there, boy.
He just chilling.
They could have picked anybody. I'm glad they chose me. Man, you Magic Johnson, dog. Shit, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, Matt.
Hell,
Magic.
grow the big three. Get over there with Cube and grow the big three or something. That'd been nice. Get them on TV and maybe that becomes a bigger thing or something. I don't know. The Olympics gave me 3-on-3 basketball.
Yeah,
as an Olympic sport.
And I have retired from 5-on-5. I'm 3-on-3 myself now. Goddamn it. So, these knees ain't gonna let me do all that rubbing there, but that's another story. But I didn't want the NFL to know that we see you over there. All right, put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?